This is Chicago's very own 720 WGN Chicago. Thank you very much, Kim Gordon. Steve Bertrand here. It is 12:37 on the Wintrust Business Lunch. That's right. What's on your plate? Is that tofu I see? Maybe it's from the Phoenix Bean. Jenny Yang is in the studio, and she is the owner of Phoenix Bean Tofu. Jenny, welcome to the Business Lunch.
Thank you.
Turn that mic, bring it right up to your face there a little bit. I'm going to moderate a discussion in Edgewater coming up. It's next week, actually, May 10th, a small business growth panel, and Jenny is going to be one of the panelists. Yes. If you want more information, go to edgewater.org for all of that. So tell me about Phoenix Bean.
Phoenix Bean has been around for a long time, 35 years. We're in Edgewater neighborhood for 35 years. And we are using Illinois-grown soybeans, non-GMO, organically grown, to make organic tofu, traditionally made, small batches, and no preservatives, no additives.
You bought the company about 10 years ago?
Yeah, I bought the company 10 years ago. I was the customer 7 years.
Yeah.
And one day the owner knows me, and then he was thinking about retirement. And I liked the product so much, I jumped in and said, I will buy the company.
Oh, you were in finance, right?
Yes, I was the finance.
So what is someone in finance? Well, I guess you know about running a company and raising the capital.
That's totally different. Totally different. Not only that part, I think I was benefiting. I was, I should say, all the skill sets that I learned, I had accumulated by working at United Airlines, Air Lease. They all helped.
Right.
Yeah.
But then it comes time to actually manufacture a product.
Yes. Yeah, that's totally operational focused. We have, we used to be 7 people, now we're 17 people. We have some growing pain, but operationally, we focusing on traditional small batch. So that was easier for us to transition into it.
Is it tempting to mechanize a little bit more and get away from that small batch?
Yeah. There's some certain ways, you can make it small batch coming out, how you make the small batches coming out quicker. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of computerized. And so the portion of the water, portion of the beans, portion of the milk come out all the same time.
I see. Okay. Yeah. And so I think people might be surprised to know that there's a factory making tofu in Edgewater, right?
Yes. We are manufacturing, we're wholesaler. Most of the people say, what are you doing in there? So recently we actually totally got our facility. So actually people coming in, they can see the whole production right in front of them. So some people really like the fresh milk, soy milk or tofu or fried tofu. They just want the hot ones. We just coming out from our kitchen, give it to them.
And you're expanding, right? Plans for big expansion coming?
Yes, biggest tofu company, biggest expansion. That for us to moving forward, we really need more facility, cooler, production, pasteurization. We need all the floor plan for facilities.
Things are good.
Yeah, we are good. We are now recognized by so many celebrity chefs, DuckDuckGo, Stephanie, Rick Bayless, and so many chefs are using Marimoto.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Marimoto says we have the best soy milk for them.
Did you ever go to a celebrity chef who wants to use your product and say, I don't like your recipes enough, you can't have my tofu?
Actually, Rick said that. He came to me at the Good Food Festival last year. And he said, Jenny, hi. And I know we know each other for a while. And then he said, hi, I don't like your tofu. I was like, freeze there. I don't know what to do. And then he suddenly says, I love your tofu.
Oh, nice.
So everybody started laughing. That was relief.
Also available at Whole Foods and Mariano's, right?
Yes, we are.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about how you... Because what I read from you is that when you bought the company, you recognized the U.S. as really a great market for growth.
Yes.
One of the reasons it's so ripe for growth is because so few people are willing to try tofu.
Yes.
And so how do you make them /us try your product?
I think the key point is people never try fresh tofu. Just like fresh mozzarella, variety of olive oil, variety of vinegars. We are artisanal. So when you come to that stage, we just basically reintroduce fresh tofu to Chicagoland area. And people, whoever tried it, they loved it. We had a focus group. Sorry to put you into a demographic.
That's okay.
The Midwest white male is our target group. We see,
I am one of those, Jenny.
Can we go into, their regular diet? Because basically we're the third white meat, right? We're protein plant-based protein. And we have so many flavors right in front of you. We have 4 flavors there already.
I'm going to have them for lunch a little bit later.
Yes. We have different texture, extra firm. We pre-press the water out already. We have marinated, 5 spice for you. We have tofu noodles for you. So basically, people just not aware of that. So we're just reintroduce our products.
So you would bring it out to farmers markets and things like that?
Yes. We, through 4 years ago, I think 5 years ago, we started trying it out in Andersonville Farmers Market. It was just, mixed feeling.
Sure.
We're not sure. People say, where's your soybean from? We use only Illinois non-GMO organic grown soybean. We work with 3 farmers to provide soybeans. The first question they ask is the soybeans from China?
Right.
And so no, we soybeans in Illinois is abundant, it's beautiful, it tastes so good. So we just working with good farmers to grow for us.
So Phoenix Bean Tofu is an all Illinois product.
Yes, 100%.
Now here's one thing I didn't know, because in reading about your company and just the things you said, again, it's ignorance. It is ignorance.
I'm just not aware of it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and on my part it is, and reluctance or whatever, but I kind of thought tofu was tofu. And you talk about all the different varieties, and so tell me about how you shake it. Tell me about the different varieties and how you make them. Is it like wine in a way?
It's cheese in a way.
Like cheese in a way, okay.
Because you use the beans, soak it, grind it. You can do it at home. And then you can curdle them and then press the substance, the water out, and then save the substance. It's just basically it's tofu.
So what makes one tofu taste differently from the other? Is it the milk?
Because the milk, and the white milk is different because we use so many soybeans, and we use the best soybeans here.
Yeah, Jenny Yang is here. She's the owner of Phoenix Bean, and we're going to talk more with Jenny at the Small Business Growth Panel in Edgewater. It's at Loyola University next Tuesday. You can learn more about it at edgewater.org. And one of the things I want to talk to you about as well is this idea of going from someone in business to someone running a business and running involved with people. I read that one of the biggest lessons you had to learn was how to delegate in some ways, right?
Yes.
Tell me about was there a big culture clash going from finance to manufacturing in the north side of Chicago? And also I would imagine there's some emotion in it because it was a product that you loved before you bought it.
I'm totally a believer. That's the number one key point. If you don't believe your own product, how can you sell it? How can you attract people, build the talent around it? So I think that's number one. I think I went to Kellogg, Northwestern. The Kellogg focus is, marketing is important. You know your customer. What do they want? And I was working with field from the first-hand information from the field when I was doing farmers market. I know what they want. They know tofu. They have never tried tofu though. They don't know how to prepare tofu. So we solved the problem for the people. We have the tofu we made for you to the texture you want it. And easy to grill, easy to put all the American applications. So we solved the problem for them.
So you made tofu a little bit more American.
American way of using it.
American way of using it.
We're using traditional way of making it. So the texture is coming out all different ways.
I got you.
We work originally with a lot of Asian chefs. They are very critical. They have 30 seconds to make the dish. So if your tofu go into the wok or fire or grill, it falls apart. It doesn't work. So they don't have patience. If you don't sustain their grill, their question, their challenge, they are not successful. We are not successful.
That's Jenny Yang from the Phoenix Bean. How do people find out more information about your company?
www.phoenixbean.com.
Sweet. Well, it's nice to talk to you. I look forward to seeing you next week as well.
Yes, look forward to.
You're listening to the business, and I look forward to my lunch of tofu too.
Yes, that's right.
The business lunch on 720. She doesn't believe me. WGN.